know this should be a battle of the backcourts. And you know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not guarding.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels at small forward. Now, here's Leonard. In the corner, George with it. Lock at 6. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
Edwards passes to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
To the middle. Here's Towns. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
Now here's Wall. Driving the lane, and he makes good on the layup.
And on the drive, Wall can be so sudden, striking before the defense gets a chance to load.
Edwards passes to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Leonard kicks the Wall. Outside for George. Outside Leonard. Back to George. It's stolen by Edwards. Outside Towns. To Gobert. To the paint. And Towns throws it down.
Love the decision by Gobert. Finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Here's Wall. Gobert with the block. Covington against Towns. And Russell with the basket on the assist by Towns.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far. Zubac kicks to Covington. Leonard on the wing. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Aggressive play from Kawhi Leonard. Drawing the foul and still taking his shot.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and they're focused.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
Now here's Towns. He's got 6. Edwards. It's good. There's a block called on the play. He'll get 1 free throw.
How about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
For decades, the Clippers were almost directionless, but they found their place in the NBA, becoming a franchise that competes in the West.
Here is Wall. To the middle. And Leonard gets it to go.
Boy, in the paint, Kawhi tearing right through the D, just pushing his way to a shot.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And the West, we know, is very difficult. But, Steve, for the Clippers, how much of their success is tied to their identity?
Kevin, a lot of it. They become a hard-nosed team, hanging their hat on defense, playing together, making opponents earn everything they get.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by 7. Russell finds Edwards. Back to Russell. Inside, it's deflected. Ball against Russell. For 3, Covington. Minnesota with the rebound.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Clippers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Leonard draws the double. Ball passes to Leonard. And the dunk by Zubac.
It's no secret that Kawhi has focused on improving his passing. Great look there.
For 3, Edwards. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Clippers trail by 5. All with it. He's picked up by Russell. The shot by George. Wide open. And the 3 off target. For Minnesota, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. Wall with the steal. Leonard, no luck.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Edwards. Rebounded by Covington. George looking around. 2 on the clock. Here's Zubac.
We know he likes to block shots, but Rudy Gobert impact on contesting shots.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Minnesota on top, up by 5. And we'll be back with you right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
That's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Russell in at the point. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Out to Edwards. The 3. Here's Gobert. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
What an outstanding defender. Gobert's combination, in my opinion, of size and length is tough to match up against.
He doesn't get the second round. Smitty, expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with the addition of Kawhi and the addition of Paul George and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. It's Covington on the wing. The kick out to Wall. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Zubac from deep. George, through the foul, almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. Has to go Gobert. He is hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to George. And there's the drive.
And with those long strides, it takes Paul George no time to get to the rim.
Russell against Wall. And D'Angelo Russell with the 3. Russell's got 5 now.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Here's George. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be a Rudy Gobert.
Power move for PG-13. He's added a lot of muscle to his frame over the years, putting it to good use right there. He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Gobert with a screen on George. For three, Edwards. Here's Gobert. Out to Edwards. Second shot opportunity. They get it again. And another shot. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Zubats, a screen on Russell. Wall finds Zubats. Gobert with the block.
What timing from Rudy. He is superb at measuring when to go after blocks.
Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. 6-point game. Outside Leonard. The kick out to Wall. And the pass to Zubats. And the dunk by Zubats.
And just taking pride in being their leader. These passes show Wall wants to make his teammates better.
Here's Russell. And here's Edwards from the arc. Sinks the triple. Edwards got 8 points.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
At the elbow, it's Gobert. That shot, no good. And the Clippers will come the other way. Leonard dishes to Covington. Back to Leonard. And finished off by Leonard.
Finishing that possession with an exclamation mark. Kawhi making his presence felt.
And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. Now, if you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of it.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Russell with a wide open look. Good, and as this goes to town. Russell's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Timberwolves. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And Wall kicks to George. Drills the three-pointer. George has got 9 points in the quarter.
Though he doesn't show a lot of expression, PG-13 is ultra-competitive. Claps back from distance.
Here's Russell. And yes, it's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
All with it. Takes it out to Leonard. Here's George. Off target at the rim. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after
27, the Timberwolves, 34.
You can join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been a clinic out there with D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
So with George on the bench, here's who Teron Lewis going with. Jackson is the point with Kennard on the wing. Powell is out there with Morris, and it's Batum in at the 5, home in the paint. McLaughlin, the pass to Noel. Left side Anderson. Pass to Reed. Shoots over Batum. Reed misses.
Reed looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Here's Batum. Oh, he misses the dunk. Minnesota leading by 5. Powell with the steal. To the inside. It's rebounded by McLaughlin. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Down low, here's Anderson. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Anderson's got his first points in this one.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. Doesn't have what he wants, keeps the ball moving.
And the Clippers call time here.
Here we go, fans. Let's get loud for your Clippers Spirit. Give it up for your Clippers Spirit backstage.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Jackson kicks to Morris. Jackson passes to Morris. Prince against Powell. Out to Morris. Three-pointer. Connects from three-point range. Morris has got his first 3 points of the game.
Great floor awareness. Powell knows how to find his open teammates.
And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Puts it up off the inbound. A nice shot by Anderson.
Trying to become a better scorer on all 3 levels. This time, Anderson attacking the interior.
Morris kicks to Jackson. In the corner, Kennard with it. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Anderson outside. On the top of the key, and there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
This is where Kyle just needs to improve across the board. Needs to find more ways to score.
Pass to Kennard for the three, and again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
And the NBA has favored three-point shooting here as of late,
which has made players like Luke Kennard very valuable in the process, GA. The lefty stroke of Kennard is a thing of beauty, and he shoots the 3 ball with such confidence.
Well, you can see their confidence growing. They have a reason to believe.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
Here's Prince, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Anderson. They grab their own miss. Great positioning on the putback. Anderson's got the game tied up here for Minnesota.
Great position on the boards there. Kyle, such a smart player. And then you have to love the finish.
It's Morris atop the key. Kennard, the pass to Morris. Lays it up and banks it in. Morris has got the lead up to 2 now for the Clippers.
An efficient scorer inside. Morris can beat you with a variety of moves.
Anderson outside. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. It's Jackson with the drive. Passes it to Kennard. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
A crafty lefty with tons of range. You can't take your eyes off Luke Kennard defensively.
McLaughlin, the pass to Prince. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. 24 seconds left in the third. Jackson finds Batum. Outside for Jackson. Batum inside. Guarded by Reed. Kennard on the wing. Clock at 4. Out to Morris. Fires the 3. He can't hit that time. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Your Clippers lead by 5. And coming up as soon as... And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Timberwolves trail by 5. And so in the game for the Timberwolves. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the 1 spot.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Jackson kicks to Kennard. Clippers moving the ball around. Powell, the pass to Kennard. It's stolen by Edwards. There's the pass to McDaniels. Here's Gobert. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Good use of power by Rudy, getting the shot in the air despite the foul.
First free throw is good. And Los Angeles with some changes. Zubac is checked in for Morris. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Norman Powell. And it's John Wall in for Jackson. And the Clippers call time here. And the Clippers making a change here. George is checked in. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Teron Lewis, he talked with the team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfect. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Thanks, David. Leonard with the steal. Kennard, the pass to Zubac. Back to Kennard. Outside, Batum. And the rejection by Towns.
Rejected by Towns. I mean, he's become a great shot blocker.
Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Well, we know Leonard's an elite two-way machine, but there he shows us the artistry.
Knocked away. The crossover. Edwards can't hit. Clippers leading by 8. Leonard with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Kennard for 3.
So much of rebound is about position, effort. No lack of it right there.
Edwards can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 11 when they're taking a 3-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Leonard kicks to George. From downtown, that's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists in the game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And slammed up by Gobert.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
Here's George. Pass to Zubac. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Russell dishes to Edwards. Back to Russell. Stolen by George. Outside Leonard. Outside George. 2 minutes. Batum inside. Towns on him. They retain possession. Leonard with no one around. Off target with his 3. There's the lob to Towns. Batum with the steal. Driving inside. No good from Zubac. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 11. George with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Edwards can't hit.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Leonard on the wing. McDaniels defending. 6 to shoot. Kennard the pass to Batum. Back to Kennard. Launches a 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
no question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Los Angeles.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And George kicks the Batum. Now Kennard. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Back to Leonard. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. 24 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Russell passes to Gobert. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Love how Gobert stays active inside, picking up fouls in the process.
Shooting for Minnesota.
And Gobert drops them both. 15 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And here's George. And so Los Angeles takes the win. Some good competition with the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.
Squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Moran and Bade in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Moran. It's tipped. Here's George. Covington passes to George. And George with the jam.
Oh, unselfish basketball from Covington. Now, his teammates appreciate his willingness to hit them when they're open.
Jackson with a screen on Wall. Jackson outside. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Pass to Leonard. Back to Covington. And here's Zubats. And Morant clears the board.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one.
Okay!
Man! Yeah, the level of creativity Leonard has is just special. He's capable of some really memorable throwdowns.
Morant, the pass to Bade. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Wall. In transition, here they come. Pass to Zubac. George against Bain. Out to Leonard. The three ball. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall. Leonard's got 8 points.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
They're having a hard time stopping this run.
And B.A., you can't afford to keep coming up empty.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism. Every night, John Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
Leonard on the wing. Oh, got a piece of it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. That's his first foul of the game.
First team.
Wall against Morant. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul. When you talk about the D Morant has to face. Yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, John can adapt and find any weakness.
And Leonard with the strong finish.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Dominant defense from Leonard, making a big effort to get his hand on the shot and swat it down.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers. And Morant, no good on that one. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Well, Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Here's Jackson, and he banks in the layup.
And he's no stranger to contact inside. Love watching Jackson bully his way through aggressive defense.
It's George on the wing. And call will be against Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Now off the inbound. And the big finish by Wall.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Morant, the pass to Adams. A good look from Bain. And they'll get another chance. Here's Jackson. Drives to the hoop. And is blocked. They get it back. And there's Bain. That one's good. The assist from Adams.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Outside Wall. Pass to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And being that Wall as a point guard, it's his responsibility to facilitate. Just a terrific dime right there.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
The Clippers in the lead. Outside Covington. Here's Wall. And the big finish by Wall.
Are you serious? John Wall with the statement. Oh, that's pretty.
Morant against Wall. Morant finds Brooks. Back to Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Brooks outside. Shoots. Adams. Tries to keep it alive. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
12 seconds left in the first quarter. George outside. Out to Covington. Back to George. It's good if it goes. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And indeed,
The previous play is
certain he beat the buzzer.
And I couldn't tell exactly what happened. And apparently, I guess the refs didn't get a clear look at it either. They have to get it right because this is a big moment in the game.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter ended before he got it off.
That was a...
Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Clippers ahead, up by 9. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Wall in at the point. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And so here are the Clippers. They've led by as much as 10.
When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Here's Bain. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. But with Memphis's 2021-2022 season, it still has to be considered a success, right?
Yeah, I think it was a successful season, but as a whole, this young team, they won their division, but the hopes were so much higher going into the postseason than just the second round.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Leonard passes to Covington. Back to Leonard. 5 to shoot. Here's Wall. Kicks it to George. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Memphis trailing here. Morant with it. And there's a whistle. That goes on Robert Covington. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Morant. Give him 8. Outside for Brooks. Morant against Wall. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac. And an annual ritual, players finding out their ratings in NBA 2K. All right, Richard, you were customarily happy with your rating, yes?
I didn't really care, but a part of my condition of working for 2K is they said that they will retroactively change my rating to 100. The first 100 player.
You deserve it, man. Stolen by Jackson. And they're on the break. Pass to Morant. It's deflected. George against Bain. Leonard with the ball. And Leonard throws it down hard.
Over the years, we've seen Leonard add different things to his game. Now, an offensive machine.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got. And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. The offensive rebound. Here's Adams. Ooh, tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Bain against George. Outside Wall. Picked by Covington. Wall, the pass to Covington. Stolen by Jackson. And here's Adams. George defending.
2 minutes.
Pass to Brooks.
First half. 2 minutes.
Outside for Moran. The shot won't fall. Excellent D there from Wall. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. George against Jackson. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals. But without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
So he gets them both. The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
Minute 32 left in the second. Wall against Moran. Pass to Leonard. Over Brooks. Here's Zubac. The kick out to Wall. 5 on the clock. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. George, no good. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Jackson, pass to Moran. That shot is off. And Los Angeles the other way now. To the middle. Here's Zubac. Out to Leonard. Launches it. It's rebounded by Memphis. 44 seconds left in the second quarter. Brooks, the pass to Moran. Jackson outside. Oh, they need this. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, this is what you love seeing. Jackson Jr. using that size advantage on the offensive glass.
Wall, the pass to Leonard. Now here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Outside Bain. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Zubac. It's Covington on the wing. He got it up. Oh, at the buzzer. Wow.
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big time shot from him there.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
On the court for Memphis, we've got Brandon Clark. Tyus Jones is out there with John Conchar. Then it's Green, and it's Williams in at the power forward. Morris finds Jackson. Jackson on the wing. Back to Morris. Here's Powell. Clark grabs the board.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Here's Conchar. And there it is for him. Los Angeles has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Jackson drawing the double team. Back to Morris. Pass to Batum. Powell with it. Takes a three. Counted from distance. Powell's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Williams a screen on Jackson. Jones, the pass to Clark. Batum pulls it in. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Morris outside. Pass to Jackson. Kicks it out to Kennard. There's the three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Jackson against Jones. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. RJ, you're in the middle of a few trades in your career, to put it lightly. What's that like as a player to get moved around so much?
Thanks for bringing that up so sweetly, Brian. I appreciate that. Look, there's pros and cons to this. It's nice to know that another organization wants you for whatever reason, but it's also tough to leave an organization that you had a connection to, the fan base. But eventually you figure it out.
The kick out to Williams. Pass to Conchar. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Clark. The shot no good. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Powell finds Kennard. There's the triple. Conchar pulls it in. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Clark, the pass to Green. On the wing, Jones. 4-3. Batum pulls it in. The Clippers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half.
Since entering the league in 2015, Tyus Jones has proven to be as reliable as it gets. A multi-talented guard who plays to his strengths.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. What you appreciate about Jones is how under control he is, Richard. He's never in a rush.
It's what allows the game to come so naturally to him. He's skilled at keeping things very simple, solid at setting the pace for himself and his squad.
The kick out to Williams. Pass to Green. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Green's got his first 2 points.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Jackson down low, working on Jones. Here's Kennard. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Kennard's got his first 3 points of the game.
Draw them in and kick it out. Great execution to open up an easy look from outside.
Clark finds Jones. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Here's Kennard, and there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And the foul called on Luke Kennard. That's his first foul.
First team.
Here's Williams. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Foul. Nicholas Batum. First personal foul.
And he drops the first.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Zaire Williams.
And Williams drops them both. 50 seconds left in the third. Jones against Jackson. And Danny Green gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Fourth team foul.
Batum outside. This one for 3. Knocks down the triple. Batum's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
The kick out to Williams. Back to Jones. Clock at 6. That one's good from the corner. Here's Jackson. 17 seconds left in the third. Kennard outside. Pass to Batum. Fires for 3. Nails it from 3. Batum's got 6 in the quarter.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. The Clippers on top. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Ivica Zubac's out there with Robert Covington. And it's Wall in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Morant against Wall. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Outside Payne. Pass to Adams. It's Adams who hammers it home.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Wall, the pass to George. The kick out to Wall. For 3, Covington. That one is off. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Wall, no good.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Zubac's with it. He's picked up by Adams. Back to George. The 3-ball. And the Clippers miss again. And Memphis shooting just 42% so far in the game. Outside Morant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
The explosiveness of Morant is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well.
Batum was checked in for Covington. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. Well, I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
Brooks, the pass to Morant. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Pass to George. Batum outside. Here's Leonard. And there's the drive. That one goes. Count it.
An incredibly strong player. Leonard able to convert through the contact.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers. And Leonard no good on that one. Wall against Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. And a miss there on the triple. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Pass to Zubac. Now George. And the jam by George.
Imposing his will out there. PG-13. Love to see him attack the rim like that.
George with a steal. Now Zubac. Let's go with a 3. And Morant clears the board. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth.
2 minutes.
Jackson outside. Shot clock at 5. 19-footer. And that one's long. For Los Angeles, they've gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in. Struggling this fourth quarter. Outside Wall. Back to George. Launches a 3. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in the game.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Clippers.
Their shot blocking was a huge advantage in this game.
Yeah, I love the excellent defense in the paint. It led to a lot of key stops.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Kawhi Leonard.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Leonard with a screen on Morant. And the foul called on John Wall. That's foul number 2 for him.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Brooks against Leonard. Brooks outside. Right side Morant. Outside Bane. He gets it in there.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Morant against Wall. We've got 33 seconds left in the final quarter. Leonard on the wing. 4 on the clock. Up and over Brooks. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And here's Memphis. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th. Launches it. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Now here's Leonard. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. This is Brian Anderson.
And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big men. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's It's Adams in at the 5. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Now Morant. Nice move. No good on the shot. Gobert with the defensive effort. Edwards drawing the double team. That one drops for him.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside. Not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot. Taking what's available.
Here's Morant. And he uses the glass on the lane.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
D'Angelo Russell, the second overall pick in 2015.
Yeah, pretty interesting too, Kevin, that the Lakers traded him after just his second season. It was basically a salary dump. It wasn't about talent because he's got plenty of that, but he was young when he came into the league. He had a reset at age 21 and then went on to rebuild his stock in Brooklyn, making an all-star game there. And by doing that, he showed everybody that he could start over.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Brooks outside. Here's Adams.
And what defense there from Gobert. Putting that wingspan to work and not allowing anything easy inside.
Stolen by Brooks. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. And Morant closes it down.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Gobert. Prince wide open. Bangs home the trifecta.
You know, when he was coming out of college, this is exactly what scouts thought Prince would be. A strong 3-and-D wing who plays with a lot of effort.
Payne against Edwards. Out to Morant. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Payne passes to Brooks. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The drive by Russell. It's rebounded by Memphis. Payne with it. Guarded now by Prince. Morant with a wide-open look. His three-pointers off the mark.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
For Memphis, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdowns.
And another miss by Memphis.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Taylor Jenkins and I shared a few minutes together. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
Thank you, David. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Up again. It's good on the putback.
Have to respect Morant's activity on the offensive glass. Has an outstanding feel for when to go and attack the board.
Now here's Prince. It's Edwards on the wing. Russell dishes to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock from 11 feet away. Here's Gobert and slam dunk by Gobert.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Now here's Payne. Outside Jackson. There's the 3. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Russell against Morant. It's Edwards on the wing. There's the triple. The rebound by Steven Adams.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Morant with it. Now defended by Gobert. And the dunk by Jackson.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan. And at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in him.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Russell passes to Prince. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Morant. 6 points for him. Knocks down the 3 ball. Morant's got 9 points.
And this is something Morant must keep working on. When he's dialed in from distance, this offense is at a whole nother level.
John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Back to Brooks. Outside, Dane. It's stolen by Edwards. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. Russell kicks to Edwards. It's tipped. He feeds it to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Russell against Morant. And Morant blows it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. 3-point lead. Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff run.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge. It speaks to just how far this team has come.
When they're evaluating draft prospects, we always hear about wingspan, arm span. How does that translate to the basketball floor?
Well, it's actually reach factor, Kevin. That's a huge component of defense, particularly when you're talking about guys switching all the time. So the ability to cover ground, to challenge shots from a distance, that's why wingspan is so important. And you think about it, multiple Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, perhaps has the longest wingspan ever recorded at the Combine.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Prince dishes to Gobert. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 6 points for Rudy Gobert.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Morant passes to Bane. Back to Morant. In the corner, it's Bane. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. The kick out to Towns. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Good show of power that time by Towns, putting his shot up despite the foul.
Hey guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly
Edwards finds Prince. It's stolen by Adams.
2 minutes remaining in the half. 2 minutes.
Here's Morant. Rebound, Minnesota. Prince has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Russell passes to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
Bain against Edwards. Gobert with the block. Right side Russell. At the elbow, Edwards. And here's Prince outside. The drive by Russell. It's over Morant. And it's Russell missing. Memphis trailing here. Morant left side. Bain kicks to Morant. Tipped away. And stolen by Prince. Russell with it. Now defended by Adams. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game. Jackson against Towns. Puts up a 3. Brooks grabs the board. Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Morant dishes to Adams. Out to Brooks. On the wing, Bain. Edwards defending. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Basket good. Edwards got 6.
Towns doing a nice job with a smart play there, getting the ball to a ready shooter instead of trying to force it himself.
To end the cold streak, and Morant throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down. You know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a
great interview, David.
17.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. We've got Tyus Jones. Williams is out there with Green. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Conchar into the shooting guard position. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Anderson against Williams. This is it to McLaughlin. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Here's Clark. It's Jones on the wing. Outside, Green. He kicks it to Clark. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him those calls.
Brandon Clark.
Good on the second free throw. Minnesota leading by 3. Here's Noel. Good on the three-point shot. Noel's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Off and running right out the bat here to start the second half.
that's exactly what they want. Get him into the offensive flow right away and then keep it going.
Drills it from outside.
Green right back at you with that three.
Timberwolves shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Here's McLaughlin. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Minnesota shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. The Grizzlies trail by 5. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. No good from Clark. Here's Noel. Reed with it. Jones covering. Back to Reed. And no good that time. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Jones, the pass to Green. Kicks it out to Jones. Offensive rebound. Back to Green. Pass to Conchar. On the wing, Green. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Hey, he's amongst the best shooters in the game, and Green is not a creator. We know that. He's a finisher. He works extremely well off the pass.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And the rejection by Clark. Green passes to Williams, and it's all evened up.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Here's McDaniels. And they recover it.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Just 5 on the clock. Another shot. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jones looking for an opening. Tries the spin move. Green kicks to Jones. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Reed. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Reed's got his first 3 points of the game.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Williams passes to Clark. Here's Conchar. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Feeds to Clark. And then Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Reed gets the bucket. Reed's got 5 points so far.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Jones kicks to Green. That 3 off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 3. McDaniels passes to Reed. The kick out to Anderson. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Here's Clark. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Well, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
McLaughlin, the pass to Noel. Lays it up and takes it in. Noel's got the lead up to 8 now for the Timberwolves. Jones kicks to Green. They need this. That shot missing. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And it's been the fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Minnesota's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Morant passes to Jackson.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass them.
Russell looking around. Towns against Jackson.
Blocking foul on Ja Morant. Third personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Towns. Outside, Russell. Prince outside. 5 on the clock. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. So with a wide open look. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. That one's on Morant. Minnesota leading by 6. To the inside. It's stolen by Adams. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. The dish now to Morant. And stolen by Russell. Unhindered, going all the way. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack.
And Morant throws it down.
In just so many different ways, Morant can hurt you. Tonight, it's been with the scoring.
Russell dishes to Towns. Takes a 3. Russell finds Towns. 20 feet out. And again, it's Minnesota.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Minnesota.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
Edwards. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Dylan Brooks.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back. And when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
Here's Morant. Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
That's good from Morant. Here's Russell. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And Towns throws it down.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
Russell against Morant. Jackson has the open look. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Payne finds Jackson. Adams outside. Morant with it. He's picked up by Russell. Just 3 to shoot. And it's Morant missing. Timberwolves leading by 5. Edwards passes to Russell. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. 1:51 left here in the 4th quarter. Towns dishes to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Big night for Gobert. This team has become more and more comfortable leaning on his offense.
Morant against Russell. Morant passes to Adams. And that one's drained from the low block. Adams has got his first basket of the night.
Remains calm and collected. Adams refuses to let the moment be too big.
Russell kicks to Edwards. And Adams sends it back. Brooks right side. Here's Payne. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Big time basket there on the inside. And he had to get that one up and over the midcourt.
Way up and run over the big guy. What a time in the ball game to make it happen.
Back to Edwards. Off the inbound. It drops.
He never seems to get rattled. He's got a very calm, steady demeanor about himself. D'Angelo making it look easy.
Adams with the screen on Russell. Morant passes to Jackson. And a wide open look for Payne. Oh, good on the triple. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Got a piece of it. Morant with the steal. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Minnesota with the ball. Here's Gobert. Diving in. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And when Gobert's making a move to the bucket, it's best to just stay out of the way. There is a lot of momentum behind the big fella.
A 3 from Morant. He's off on that one. And so the Timberwolves take the win. It was up for all right, David. Thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
And it's Prince in at the 3 slot. Last year, the Clippers finishing 8th in the West. However, they missed the playoffs, Doris.
Right, B.A., but keep in mind, they didn't have Kawhi for the entire season. No Paul George for most of the season. In fact, I thought Ty Lue did an incredible coaching job getting that team to the 8th spot. They just went on to lose 2 tough games in the play-in tournament.
Now here's Covington. Now here's Wall. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Boy, John Wall's ability to finish through contact, that is great upper body strength.
Here's Russell. And out of bounds, the Clippers will take it.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
Now Wall. Pass to Covington. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Doris, we're expecting most of the action to come out of the backcourt of this game.
No, exactly, B.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those 2 positions. What I like about the Minnesota Timberwolves, to me, they took a step forward last season. Finishing their highest conference finish since 2004, made it all the way up to the 7th spot in a very competitive West.
Now here's Russell. Back to Edwards. from the arc. Just 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard. And he knocks down the first one. Looking at the progress Minnesota has made, many think the best is yet to come, Doris.
Well, they've made smart draft acquisitions, beginning with young Mr. Anthony Edwards, a big-time talent. And obviously, you've got to grow that young talent. That's exactly how you build a bright future for your team.
And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
On defense, the Timberwolves.
Well, Taurean Prince can have a long career precisely for this reason. His defense is so sound.
To the right side. It's stolen by Leonard. It's George on the wing. Banked it in off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Towns can't get it to go.
That's some outstanding on-court awareness there. Just a terrific change of shot.
George passes to Wall. Nice move. And the big finish by Wall.
I'd say it may be impossible to stay in front of John Wall.
Pass to Russell. Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, George with a steal. Leonard with the ball. Back to George. Leonard outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Great contest by the defender. That's a dunk you've got to put down in his face. Well, you think about the resurgence for Karl Anthony Towns in the 21-22 season. Selected to his 3rd All-Star game, he actually won the three-point contest, and consider in the regular season, 50, 40, 80% shooting. Really sound basketball.
Now here's Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. Here's George. Pass to Zubats. Down low. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Now, Paul George does not get nervous in these situations. He's so calm and allows his game to flow under duress.
And for Towns, team success was the biggest change for him in that 2021-22 season.
It was, B.A., because when you consider out of his first 7 seasons in the league, it's only the 2nd time his team finished with a winning record. Towns is looking to make that a regular occurrence from this point forward.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Boy, when we talk about those elite two-way threats, Paul George's name is certainly high on everyone's list.
We know how dominant George can be on both ends of the floor, Doris.
Well, consider he's a great scorer, a 3-level scorer, and then he's able to guard perimeter and post players. That combination of size, length, athleticism, he continues to be a major threat in this league.
And George with the jam.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Leonard passes to Covington. Russell against Leonard. Zubats screen. Inside and stolen by Gobert. Towns for 3. Knocks down the long J.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Ball against Russell. George for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. George has got 11 points.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Russell with the ball. Checked by Wall. Here we go. 1-on-1. Stolen by Wall. Up top, George. Locked in. Drains his 5th shot in his many attempts.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string. Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint. And make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Los Angeles. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Clippers.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
On the floor for the Clippers, the two-way threats of George and Leonard in the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Ivica Zubac, and it's Wall in at the one. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Russell.
There's no debate there. He got hammered.
Doris, the last few years, we've seen teams put together rosters loaded with talent, but it hasn't always translated to rings.
I think what we've learned, Brian, is that just accumulating talent is not enough to win in this league. What you have to find is a team that fits together well in terms of the individual parts. There also has to be that elusive chemistry. You can't define it. Hard to win without it.
Here's Wall. After the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Kicks it to George. Takes a 3. Rebound Minnesota.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Pass to Gobert. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Here's Russell.
Well, believe it or not, defense might be John Wall's strong suit. When he's locked in, he can be stifling.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Prince. Over Leonard. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got his 5th rebound in this one. So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game, but I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
Here's Covington. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. Leonard, good.
Boy, to think back in college, the three-point shot was a real struggle for Kawhi Leonard. Now it's become a strength.
Edwards, a pass to Russell. With the crossover. The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Zubac. Ball with it, Russell covering. George outside. Pass to Covington. Fires the 3. Doesn't go for him. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Now here's Towns. He's got 5, and the bucket is good. Prince has got his 2nd basket of the game.
Boy, gets the bucket through the contact. Taurean Prince, he earned every bit of that one.
Pass to Zubac. It's Covington on the wing. Here's George. There's a minute 47 left to play in the second quarter. Oh, misses the dunk. And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Here's Zubac. No good. A bit long that time. The Timberwolves really having a tough go here. Pass to Gobert. Back to Prince. Now Towns. The baseline Jay. Drained it for 2 points. Towns has got his third bucket of the night.
No hesitation from Karl Anthony Towns. Ball is delivered. He makes the assist look easy.
Here's Wall. Covington against Towns. Kicks it to George. Now here's Wall. Shot clock at 6. With the drive. It's Covington on the wing. Drills it from deep. Covington's got 7.
Well, you love the way John Wall sees the floor. He's always surveying, looking for what the defense is giving up.
Here's Prince. It's Edwards on the wing. George defending.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Wall, the pass to George. And here's Zubats. Oh, and Towns with the block.
Well, this is what you're hoping to see. A level of dominance on the defensive end by Towns sends that shot back.
Here's Prince. They get it back. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressure. Ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Paul George has been sensational.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Kyle Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Jalen Noel. Then it's Jordan McLaughlin. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. And that's the group of Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Here's Jackson. Pass to Morris. Stolen by Anderson. Fast break, Minnesota. McDaniels from long range. Kennard with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter.
Boy, guys, it wasn't too long ago that the Los Angeles Clippers were the worst team in the league, but boy, have times changed. The Clippers are now an attractive organization for some stars.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jackson. Pass to McDaniels. Here's McLaughlin. Down low. Stolen by Kennard. Powell, left side. Off target with the 3. I mean, a true transformation of the Clippers. They were that team that stars avoided.
They were, BA, but I think that started to change back in 2011. The trade of CP3 to the Clippers, it started this new era. Then the ownership change helped it even further. And in one summer, let's remember, they signed both Kawhi and Paul George. Unreal transformation.
Morris for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Here's Anderson. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Anderson's gotten his first bucket of the night. Jackson outside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It ran a career resurgence for Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, B.A. After dealing with injuries, even at one point considering walking away from the game, he's found renewed success, and he's shown he's got plenty left in the tank.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line.
Reggie Jackson, one of those guys who does a little bit of everything. He can score it, can be a setup guy, can play the 1, can play the 2. You love his versatility.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Jackson, pass to Kennard. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Clippers lead by 16.
Well, this is how Luke Kennard made his way to the NBA. The knockdown 3. Good night.
Pass to McDaniels. Batum with the defensive effort.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Morris finds Jackson. Now here's Batum. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
This guy's so clever at getting defenders to bite. Nicholas Batum draws the contact.
At the line for the Clippers, Nicholas Batum.
It's both from the stripe. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Pass to McLaughlin. And here's McDaniels. 1:46 left in the third quarter here. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Noel. Lets it fly from 18. The shot comes out. And Los Angeles the other way now. Over to the wing. Back to Kennard. Pass to Jackson from downtown. And the Clippers miss again.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Here's McDaniels. Lays it up and banks it in. McDaniels got his first points of the game.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
Here's Jackson. Now here's Batum. Dumps it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
How about that pass from Reggie Jackson? Right on the money, folks.
Ooh, poked away. Ooh, Morris with a steal. And Kyle Anderson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
50 seconds left in the third quarter. Oh, and Reed with a block. Morris against Anderson. An open look for Reed. Misses off the right iron.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
Here's Batum. Off target from outside. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Here's McLaughlin. An easy 2 on the layup.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. The kick out to Morris. Kennard outside. Morris sets a screen. Jacks up a 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Los Angeles with an impressive 16-point. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and he loves that skill. Wow.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Paul George.
And it's easy to see why they keep getting it to him. He keeps getting after it on the offensive end and putting in that work. He's been getting good looks and shooting the ball efficiently all night.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there. And so in the game for Los Angeles, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Ivica Zubac's out there with Robert Covington, and it's Wall in at the 1. Outside Edwards. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. Leonard's got his 5th rebound in this one. Out to Covington. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns down low. Covered by Covington. And it's powered home by Towns.
Well, just putting the ball on the deck. Towns so aggressive in everything he does.
Leonard outside. Lets the 3 fly. He can't get that one to fall. Minnesota shooting at about 34% here in this game. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Just great recognition from the athletic big man. Gobert finish off a nice pass.
Ball, the pass to George. And down it goes. 2 points. And Clippers lead by 16.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
The kick out to Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Towns for 3. George with a steal. Out to Leonard. Fires from deep. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall. Wall's got 3 assists tonight. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Los Angeles.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Here's George. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Russell.
You gotta love the penetration by Paul George. He's really quick on his feet, and the defense cannot handle him right now.
George hits them both. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Edwards, a pass to Russell. Towns against Covington. Right wing. Here's Prince. Shot clock at 5. Towns passes to Gobert. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Here's Russell. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Russell against Wall. Leonard outside. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That'll be a second foul of the game.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Wall against Russell. Out to Covington. Puts up a 3.
Well, with the size and the foot speed and the feel on the defensive end, you see how easily Towns can contest shots.
Outside Russell. The kick out to Edwards. Leonard against Russell. Back to Edwards. Just 4 to shoot. Looking to end the run. Pass to Gobert. Out to the right wing. Now here's Russell. Second shot opportunity. Rejected by George.
Boy, Paul George making his presence felt on the defensive end. The length comes into play right there.
Here's Russell. Timeout call, the Timberwolves. They're behind by 21. 1:10 left in the final quarter.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Clippers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Paul George.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Third team foul.
No good on the free throw.
Shooting for away. Ivica Zubac at the line for...
And he's good on the second. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Right side, Edwards. Here's Gobert. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. It's been all Clippers. It's a 22-point lead, the most they've led by. 23 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Covington. 6 to shoot. From the top of the key. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Here's Prince to the paint. Stolen by Wall. Leonard with the ball. So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Number 12. And with these teams, Brent, we have a couple of the deepest rosters in the NBA, and not many coaches can go as far down the bench as these two.
Well, a major advantage if you have multiple guys that you have tremendous confidence in to go out there and be switchable, be able to pass, move, and initiate the offense. It's a luxury for a lot of coaches to be able to adapt that way.
Here are the five for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Wall in at the point guard. The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw of the game.
Part of the lean years in Los Angeles, I was there, unfortunately. It's incredible to see that this franchise has become a better winning percentage team than the Lakers in the past decade. He's so good at getting to the rim, maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Now here's Wall. Passes it to Covington. From past the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in. And Brent, that Clippers turnaround, did you see that coming?
I mean, not in this way, Kevin. Certainly it's been a lot of outside factors that have gotten the Clippers to this point, but with the ownership and the enthusiasm behind what the owner brings to the table and wanting to make this team viable, they're in position to make some great noise if they find their health. So healthy for the league to have two teams in LA it can be this good.
Zubats, that's good.
The assist, John Wall.
Here's Morant. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Bain passes to Morant. Jackson with it. Now Covington defending. Shot clock at 6. Morant. And the rejection by Zubats. Here's Leonard. And hammers that one down right in the face of Jaren Jackson.
It looks like an orange in his hand, and Kawhi tenacious to the rim with that finish.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the tip.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Kept alive. Kicks it out to Leonard. For 3, Covington. The shot comes out. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Morant passes to Bing. Jackson has a 2-pointer. It's hauled in by Zubats.
And D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Brooks against Leonard. Back to Covington. Leonard inside. Not going to go that time. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Amazing the way Kawhi Leonard has evolved throughout his career.
In the early part of his career playing in San Antonio, defense was his calling card. You could even argue that his offense has gotten better than his defense, which is simply remarkable. One of the top all-around players in the NBA.
Now here's Jackson. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
Wall dishes to Leonard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Steven Adams picks one up.
Kawhi Leonard is just phenomenal at the line. Another part of his game that's improved.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Tyronn Lue for just a minute. He told me we have to play really good interior defense. We know they want to get to the rim. We know that's the game plan. And so we've got some tactics to keep them from doing so. Guys, we will see what they came up with in the lab.
Thank you, David. For Los Angeles, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
You know, Paul George, really a true two-way player in the NBA. He gives you so much on both ends, so you get all-star value offensively and defensively.
Now, here is George. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Dylan Brooks. Los Angeles shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. That's good from George.
At the line for 2.
And George drops them both.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Morant looking around. Here's Jackson. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Outside, Wall. Outside, Leonard. On the wing, George. Takes it out to Leonard. Crosses over, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Already such a complete offensive player, yet every year Kawhi Leonard develops his handle just a little bit more.
Morant passes to Adams. Jackson dishes to Morant. Back to Jackson, looking to end the run. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Outside, George. Back to Wall. It's Covington on the wing. Pass to George. Here's the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. George has got 6.
Well, Paul George does have unlimited range, kind of getting into that mode where one of those guys you have to guard when he gets over half court.
And that does it for the first quarter. The Clippers on top, leading by 8. And the second quarter will be on the... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. Guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Pass to Adams. Shoots over Zubac. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles Leafs cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Adams. And it's Wall with the ball for the Clippers. There's the drive. Covington against Jackson. Covington kicks to Zubac. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's George for 3. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. George has gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Morant with it. George picks him up. And a wide open look for Payne. Bangs home the trifecta. You know, it seems like we're seeing more teams, Brent, use zone defense these days. Not too long ago, zone was almost non-existent in the league.
Well, Kevin, you couldn't play zone. Even though there were zone principles in man-to-man defense, it used to be an illegal defense to set up in a 2-3 zone that you see teams doing nowadays. I'm very interested if the league does, in fact, do away with illegal defense and allow coaches to use whatever defensive scheme they need to do to slow up their opposition. It might do something in terms of producing more shots so we don't get stagnation with just threes all the time. We'll see if that happens.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. From deep, Brooks. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. George with the ball. And there's the pass to Leonard. Back to George. Shot from the wing. The rebound by Steven Adams.
Now, you'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper, just unable to do so.
Here's Payne. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
A point who knows his role. John loves setting guys up, always looking to pass them.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Clippers leading by 3. Wall looking it over. Pass to Zubac. Outside, George. Leonard on the wing to stop the drought. 3-pointer. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. Outside, Jackson. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Covington passes to George. Right at the free throw line. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. It's stolen by Adams. Brooks with it. Leonard picks him up. Adams' shot is off. Clippers have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Wall dishes to Leonard. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And just so dynamic at that lead guard position. Morant there just stuffs it.
And Leonard has it in the corner. Covington a screen on Brooks. Takes it out to Covington. Sinks the 3-pointer. Covington's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And with that three-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by Memphis?
Morant passes to Adams. It's stolen by Wall. And now the fast break. George with the ball. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. George has got 8.
Physically imposing at 6'8", 220. Paul George sturdy enough to take that kind of bump.
Morant kicks to Bain. On the wing, Jackson. Morant outside. Just 5 to shoot. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
The rugged toughness of Morant. Excellent at fighting through there and capitalizing in style.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the first half. Wall passes to George. Screen by Zubac. And George kicks to Zubac. Driving to the basket. Good work there as it goes. Zubac has got 4 points in the quarter.
You look at the career of Paul George, and it's those passing numbers that have greatly improved, and he's an effective playmaker.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Clippers lead by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. Thanks, David, and we'll be back. Through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what you're seeing from John Morant.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue is going around. Jackson is the point with Kennard on the wing. Bowman Powell's out there with Marcus Morris. And it's Batum in at the center, locking down the middle. The Clippers have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
An efficient score. Norman Powell can fill it up when given the opportunity.
He does score from anywhere on the floor, but it's defensive versatility that I think really helps him because he can match up with smaller guards. He can get underneath bigger wings, and that defense really allows him to stay on the floor to complement the other offensive players that are producing.
Clark dishes to Williams. And Green now, top of the key. Pass to Conchar. Ball stolen. And pushing it out. Here's Los Angeles. Jackson's got the ball. Powell finds Batum. And here's Kennard. Back to Batum. In the corner, it's Morris. No good on the 3.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. That's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Morris with the block.
And a rare block shot from Morris. Anticipates the move and just times it out perfectly.
Great pass to set up the lay-in. Morris has got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Clippers. Jones, the pass to Conchar. And the layup's good off the glass.
I tell you what, he looks fresh coming out of halftime if that possession's any indication.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Clippers. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Kennard. And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Williams. Powell pulls it in. Los Angeles leading by 3. Pass to Batum. And Batum throws it down.
And passes like that demonstrate just how much Kennard is a team-oriented player.
Here's Batum. And the rejection by Clark. On the wing, Green. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Jones from outside. No good. Shot missing. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Jones against Jackson. In the corner, it's Morris. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. Jones, no one around him. Drains the three-pointer. Jones has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Outside Jackson. He dishes it to Powell. Morris right side. Fires the three. No good on that one. Memphis is gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. On the wing, Green. A miss that time. Would have put him up. The Clippers in the lead. Jackson dishes to Morris. Great tee that time from Green. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, sir. For the tie, for the lead. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside, here's Batum, and Batum throws it down.
And a little slam dunk from Batum, that'll work.
The Grizzlies shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. And here's Jones. On the wing, Green. The pass to Conchar. Back to Green. Pocket 6. Stolen by Jackson. On the wing, Morris. He kicks to Powell. 34 seconds left to play in the third. Passes to Kennard. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Shot on the wing. Conchar pulls it in.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Jacks up a 3. Doesn't go that time. That shot off, and we've reached the end of the third. Los Angeles on top, up by 4. Live from a And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Dan, he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Andy Clark is out there with Williams. Then it's Green. Then it's Jones. And it's Conchar in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Leonard attacking. Misses from short range. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Bain kicks to Brooks. Back to Bain. They get a hand on it. Leonard with the steal. Feeds it to Wall. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wall's got his first points of the night. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. That aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed.
Morant passes to Adams, and it's good. 2 points.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
George against Bain. Zubats. And the dunk by Zubats.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Wall against Morant. Jackson passes to Morant. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, height and length at that position for Paul George, that's problematic for a defender, and he used his size to draw the foul that time.
And both free throws good for Paul George. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Here's Morant. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And relentless in his attack. Morant is wearing down the defense, putting up some huge numbers here tonight.
To the middle. Here's Wall. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wall's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Morant against Leonard. And the dunk by Jackson.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he got a little nasty in.
Pass to George. Back to Leonard. Six to shoot, and it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Leonard finds Batum. Outside, Wall. Pass to Zubats, and he makes that one. And the Clippers lead by 8.
Good presence there. Already in his shooting motion, he spotted the open man and made the unselfish play.
It's Brooks on the wing. Outside, Bane. To the wing on the left. Here's Morant. And finished up by Morant.
How about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
All with it. He's picked up by Morant. Outside, George. Batum passes to Zubats. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Leonard has the ball in his hands a ton, and those are some big hands. Comfortable handling the rock and making plays.
Morant passes to Adams. Brooks dishes to Morant. On the wing, Bane. Defended by George. Jackson has the open look, and it's off from three-point range. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Well, certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
The kick out to Wall. Batum for 3. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. Batum's got the lead up to 11 now for the Clippers. And it's Brooks in the corner. Bane for 3. That shot is up. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Outside, Wall. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. A pass to Zubats. Back to Batum. Now, here's George. And airballs the triple. That one was way off. So the Clippers winning this one easily. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for...
And we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Graham. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Russell in at the point. Bain finds Jackson. Outside Morant. Back to Bain. Good, and the setup by Morant.
A skilled shooter like Desmond Bain also loves playing inside.
Now here's Russell.
They connected to him on the perimeter.
And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. VA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
So it's Minnesota now. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Brooks against McDaniels. Here's Towns. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
For a big, Towns is an effective free throw shooter. You really can't give him too many looks from the line.
And he sinks the second. Here's Morant. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Russell with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. McDaniels passes to Edwards. From behind the arc. Adams grabs the miss. Well, Smitty with Morant. His ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
BA, before he tweaked his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
And it's good for two.
Entering the league raw offensively, Gobert's developed a few moves in the inside.
Morant finds Jackson. Back to Morant. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Prince has checked in. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Russell to pass to Towns. Outside for Russell. Edwards against Bain. Fires it from 18. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Outside Morant. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Russell against Morant. Brooks outside. Outside Morant. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
On the wing, Bain. Brooks outside. Back to Bain. 1:51 left in the first quarter. Jackson can't get it to go.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Towns gets the bucket.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. Doesn't have what he wants. Keeps the ball moving.
Russell against Morant. Jackson outside. Outside for Brooks. From deep three-point range. Doesn't go that time. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Now Edwards. Unloads. The shot by Russell, no good.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Morant, the pass to Bain. Outside Morant. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Morant's got 7 points.
Okay, check out the handles of John Morant. Wow, what a crafty player.
Pass to Prince. Towns with the ball. Here's Prince. Brooks defending. Outside Russell. 5 to shoot. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. There's 31 seconds left now in the first quarter. Morant.
And then Morant with the dunk. The quickness of John Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
And he's going for the oop here. Stolen by Jackson. Here we go. Here's Payne. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Anthony Edwards. His first personal.
Free throw drops for Bane.
We know he can pass it. He's a tough defender, and Desmond Bane can shoot it from all over.
Up top, Edwards. Out to the right wing. And so the first quarter is in the books. Grizzlies out in front. They lead by 6. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
Russell with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Towns. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Some scouts were surprised when Jackson's wingspan was measured over 7'5". That's a huge number, especially when you talk about contesting shots.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Gobert passes to Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. Clock at 6. Top of the key. Great D that time from Bane. Memphis leading. On the wing, Bane. Three-pointer. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got 3 assists tonight. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
It's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
The whistle for the blocking foul. He'll head to the line. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
It's all about pace for me. They have set the tone in that area, and they are playing fast, flying up the floor and putting all kinds of pressure on the defense.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Brooks, the pass to Bane. To the inside. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Russell. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Prince. Nails it from beyond the arc.
When Prince gets it clicking from the perimeter, gets his confidence going, the entire offense benefits.
Kicks it out to Jackson. From the low block. Here's Adams. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
That's off as well, so he misses both.
You know what I like about Steven Adams is his intangibles. He's enthusiastic, he's a leader by example, and he's a role model for the younger players.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
Jackson on the wing. The three from Bane. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Towns outside for Russell. Gobert passes to Towns. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Pass to Jackson. Moran against Russell. On the wing, Brooks. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And the basket by Bane.
Quick decision-making of Desmond Bane, not wasting any time going up with his shot.
Here's Prince. Oh, the swat by Adams. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Bane against Russell. Bane, no good.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Here's Towns. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And it is so tough to disrupt Towns' shot. I mean, when he shoots, he's so disciplined and locked in. Oh, so impressive.
He hits the second from the line. There's 49 seconds left in the first half of this one. Unloads from 13. Pass to Brooks. Now here's Adams. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Adams has got his first 2 points.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Russell with the ball. To the wing, right side. Towns against Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Back to Russell. Towns up top. For 3. And he stays with it. Pass to Edwards. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
To the Wolves substitution.
And here's Morant outside. No good. Misses at the buzzer.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, your Grizzlies 25, the Timberwolves 18.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Desmond Bane.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Tyus Jones is out there with John Conchar. Then it's Green, then it's Xavier Tillman, and it's Aldama in at the 4-man spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. The Timberwolves trail. On the wing, Noel. To the middle. Got a piece of it. And he gets it back. A slam dunk by Reed. And here's Jones. To the wing on the left. Here's Conchar. Pass to Green. Lets it go from deep. McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota shooting just under 40% from the field. Williams is checked in for Memphis. Now here's Jones. Pass to Williams. The shake. Here's Tillman. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Into the lane. On the wing, Noel. Back to Anderson. To the inside. Pass to Reed. The layup misses. The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Jones, the pass to Green. Here's Tillman. Back to Green. On the wing, Jones. Clock at 4. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Here's Williams. Minnesota with a rebound. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Anderson passes to Reed. And here's McDaniels. And he jams it home with authority.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
The kick out to Williams. The 3. Memphis the rebound. Left side, Green. Here's Jones. Oh, and Reed with a block. They recover it. Conchar can't hit. The Timberwolves have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Reed. The crossover. And it's good on the layup. Reed's got his second basket on the night.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Here's Jones. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Clark's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
The first free throw is good.
Shooting for Minnesota.
And so he hits both. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Jones, the pass to Green. Back to Jones. There's the foul. It'll go on Tyus Jones. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Reed, soft touch off the glass. Reed's got 6 points in the quarter.
As a defender, you have to get more physical with him in the post.
And if you don't, they keep finding the matchup every time up the floor.
Sends it home from 3-point land. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Anderson with space. Grizzlies with the rebound. 1:02 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Conchar. There's the 3. It's not going to go for him. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Inside. Here's Reed. Oh, sweet move. Solid defense from Williams. Memphis has gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the third quarter. Can't get it to fall. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 8 in the third. McDaniels finds Reed. Back to Daniels. Now here's Reed. Down low. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Brandon Clark. And he makes the first. Some changes for Minnesota. Towns, he's checked in for Anderson. Anthony Edwards comes in for Noel. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for McLaughlin. Outside Jones. To the paint. Outside for Green. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Nas Reed.
And you watch Danny Green work. Smart guy, a grinder. That time, he draws the foul.
And the second free throw is good. Russell up top. Over Jones. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. The third quarter comes to a close. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The Timberwolves trail. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Russell in at the 1. Towns passes to Gobert. Towns finds Russell.
Walking foul call. Jalen Jackson Jr. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Moran against Russell. Here's Towns. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Moran, pass to Jackson. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it.
Minnesota ball.
The Timberwolves shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Here's Russell. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Towns for 3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Jackson. Brooks outside. On the wing, Bain. He's off on that one. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Russell to pass to Edwards. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
I'm trying to think of someone who gets off the ground quicker than Morant. It's an exclusive list, I'll tell you.
Edwards can't hit.
I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
You know what we call this play? A dumb play all the way around, especially at this particular time.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Russell finds McDaniels. The kick out to Edwards. Outside Russell. 5 on the clock. Over Morant. They get it again. Outside McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Brooks defending. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
The kick out to Edwards. McDaniels against Brooks. McDaniels passes to Russell. Clock is at 3. Shoots over Morant. Russell, that's good.
Well, Russell is a threat from anywhere on the floor. So if he gets his mid-range look, he's going to take it.
Outside for Brooks. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Pass to Bain. The 3 is up. Drains the triple. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
Desmond Bain is a good option in these situations. Way to come through.
Here's Edwards. Brooks with the rebound.
How much mustard on that hot dog do you really need? I know he's going for the big finish, but he didn't need to do all that.
Adams, shot's good.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the 4th. Not great. Russell, the pass to McDaniels. Edwards against Bain. Here's Russell. Gobert finds Russell. Back to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Moran against Russell. Outside for Brooks. Back to Moran. Stolen by Russell.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
For them to have a chance, everything has to go right on both ends from this point on.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Jackson on the wing. Takes the three. 4-3. He buries it from three. And now a 10-point Memphis lead.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Grizzlies.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And what a huge performance it was for Desmond Bane.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
Bane against Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Another miss by Minnesota. And here's Memphis. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Jackson, the pass to Moran. From deep. McDaniels with the rebound. Right side, Russell. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And so Memphis takes this one.